What's up everyone? Today I'm in the forest, as you can see, and I want to talk to you about a magic tool. A magic tool that has helped me, myself, and so many other people make major breakthroughs with their knee, with their ankles, with their shoulders. It's literally the tool I would recommend every gym goer to have in their bag. It's small, it's portable, and it's also easily affordable. The tool I'm talking about is a pair of voodoo floss bands. Yes, they're called voodoo floss bands because the effect they can have literally is magic. Now, how can this help you make breakthroughs in your knee, in your ankle, or in your shoulder? Let's jump right into how it can help your knees. So first, you're gonna take the softer floss band. You just begin just below your kneecap. Then you begin to wrap it around and make sure to really tighten it up. So you pull, you go around, you pull, you go around, just go down a little bit, just like this, really nice. And then you come back up. Make sure to really make it tight. Don't make it too tight so that your leg dies, but really make sure that it's really tight so the blood gets restricted. And take the harder one, also wrap it around just above your kneecap, pull it tightly. And now we're ready to floss our knees. Now you would just get into a deep squat like this. Make sure to assist yourself if it's too painful or you just can't handle the pressure on your knees right now. So make sure to assist yourself if you need assistance and you can't do it without it. Then we just perform reps after reps. The floss band should really help you get into deeper positions, make your range of motion better. For me, what was really the key was that support right here for the patellar tendon and right here to make my knee feel much safer, just in general much more protected if I get into these deep squats. Perform about 20 reps and make sure to never feel pain, and then take off the floss bands again because we don't want to leave them on too long, because right now we have restricted the blood flow. But what happens right now as I take off these floss bands is what's the real magic. Right now new blood gets pumped into this knee, right where we feel pain, right where we need healing. New oxygen-rich blood provides healing to this area, and that's really the magic about floss bands. So they help us work harder, doing movements that would normally cause us pain, but with floss bands on, we can do them without pain. They can reduce swelling by pumping new, fresh, oxygen-rich blood into this area and making sure that this area is provided with the nutrients it needs to heal. And not to forget, they improve the range of motion your knee can move through. Now, if the first 20 reps felt good, you can easily add another 20 reps to get even more healing and strengthening to your knee. Just make sure to not overdo it. So maybe the first time you do this, perform 20 reps and look how your knees react over the next 24 hours. It's normal and okay that the bands will feel like they're squeezing your tissue around the joint, and maybe it feels even a little bit uncomfortable, but that's okay because your joint will feel more stable and less painful by just wrapping these bands around. And if you're struggling with this knee over toe knee band, you can also just start with assistance behind you, then getting into those deep knee bends. It will also pump a ton of blood into your knee. And I also put a video in where you can really see, you can assist yourself with two things right here and then push back up, right? So to this day, I still think that floss bands are massively underrated. Of course, it depends on what you're dealing with, but for many people, it could be the one thing missing to make major breakthroughs in their journey with knee pain, whatever they're struggling with. Now, let's look at how we can heal our ankles with floss bands. And if you're not yet convinced, or you're struggling with your ankle and not your knee, make sure to stick around. I'm literally sitting on a tree trying to show you some solutions. The solutions are everywhere, you just gotta find them. So there is two ways to floss your ankle. I'm gonna show you the first one. The first one is more for higher ankle sprains, higher ankle issues, if you feel pain around here, just at the higher top of the ankle. Make sure as well to wrap it around tight, so we're really restricting the blood flow. And just the same as for the knee, for the ankle, we're also restricting that blood so that when we take off the floss band, new, fresh blood gets pumped into this area. It's really that simple. I don't know the complete science behind it, but what I know is that it's worked. It's worked for me and many other people around the world. So what you're gonna do, oh fucking hell, man, I just touched this fucking mushroom over there. You're gonna begin to floss your ankle by just stretching and flexing your foot up and down. So we're really getting a good stretch. Now we just move our foot up and down for 10 times. Then we begin to circle, draw circles in the air with our foot, really stretching every bit of that ankle, then changing directions. And this will make sure that you break up that scar tissue that's here. You pump new blood into this area, and you're also going to strengthen your ankle only with this exercise, because the floss bands right here, they work as a resistance that your ankle has to work against. Now the second variation is to begin by wrapping the floss band around your plantar fascia, then go around your ankle. Don't forget to pull tight. And this variation will help if your ankle pain comes more from the lower side of your ankle. And then begin to floss again. We really perform a lot of reps here, so we can do up to 100 per set, and you can easily perform over 1,000 a day if you perform 10 sets of these. As long as it feels good, it will have a great effect on your ankle. And sometimes you may feel something crack or pop. It's all good, it's all great, it's all working as long as it doesn't hurt or your foot feels like dying. Then it's definitely the time to take the floss band off again. I like to leave the floss band on for about 1 to 2 minutes, maybe even 3 minutes, but make sure to not leave it on for too long, and always between sets, for sure you gotta take it off. Now we're getting into shoulder health and strengthening using a floss band. We just pull it apart. That's why it's called a band pull apart. This is one of the exercises that has helped my father get out of shoulder pain. And it's so great because it's easily scalable. You just hold out further apart to make it easier. And if you hold closer together, it's harder. Really make sure to pull out as far as you can until the band touches your chest. And you can even go further to get an even deeper stretch. Hold that position, squeeze your shoulder blades together. You really feel the back of your shoulder, your rear delts, your traps working. And that's so great because we're working them through a short range, which means we don't cause a lot of tissue damage, but rather create a really nice pump that allows the shoulder, the back of your shoulder that's often too weak and causes even front shoulder pain, to heal up and also to strengthen, to gain strength, only using floss bands. Now to get really creative, we can even use a floss band to perform a face pull. This will once again strengthen the back of your shoulder, so your real delts, your rhomboids, even your external rotators, which are so underrated for proper shoulder health. For sure, just using floss bands will not give you the same stimulus as a cable machine in the gym. But if you happen to have floss bands and you can't go to the gym, this is a great solution to just engage those muscles, activate those muscles, getting the pump in. And if you move into higher rep ranges, you will still have a great strengthening effect. Okay, let's go home. That was nice. Oh, what the hell is that? A weight? Wait a second. I have a good idea what I could do with this. Yeah, man. Now, when walking back home, I just randomly found this weight. So I thought, why not show you another additional strengthening and healing exercise for your ankle. You just need a weight. If you don't have a weight, you can easily just use a rock. I will also show you how this will work. And then, of course, you need the floss bands. Just wrap the weight to your foot using the floss band. If the weight is attached, you can now straighten your leg. Oh fuck, I fucking touched that mushroom again. Oh, shit. Now that the weight is attached, straighten your leg and begin to again draw circles in the air. And this is much harder now because you have weight attached to your ankle. So this is a real strengthening exercise, but it's also great to just break up that deep scar tissue. If you've had ankle sprains years ago, your body will feel like, wow, that feels good, that feels great. The deep stretch, really get that in. Then move into the other direction. This will make sure you strengthen every angle of your ankle. So I hope you enjoyed this. And wait a second, as I've promised, I'm attaching the rock to my foot because, yeah, truly it doesn't happen every day that you just find a weight in the forest. Yeah, so just wrap that around quickly. So I just wanted to say I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope I could help you in a certain way, whether it was with your knee, your ankle, or your shoulder. And if you're not yet convinced about buying a floss band, I can't help you no more because literally you've seen it, you can help. Now, to wrap it up, these floss bands really mean a lot to me. They are a magic tool. They help me make a major breakthrough in my knee, and I hope some of you also make major breakthroughs by using these floss bands. I've put a link in my description where you can easily buy one, but they're also on Amazon. Everywhere you can find them, and they are affordable, so nothing's holding you back. It's just another solution you should try. If it works, then it's great. If it doesn't work, you've at least tried. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them down below in the comment section, or just DM me on Instagram. I'll answer everything there, trying to help you. If you need someone to guide you through the whole process from painful to pain-free, I'm here for you. Hope you've enjoyed this video. We'll see us the next time. Peace. Man, these mosquitoes.